How to fix serial key activation error in mount and blade with fire and sword. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, we are bringing you a complete, deep-dive technical guide on resolving the persistent, cannot connect to the activation server serial key error in mount and blade with fire and sword. During our investigation, we discovered that even when you copy and paste your official CD key directly from Steam into the game's launcher, the activation process can completely fail. Our analysis revealed that basic troubleshooting measures such as tweaking Windows registry keys, performing clean reinstallations, verifying game file integrity, or even disconnecting your internet connection often fail to bypass this check. Furthermore, our diagnostics confirmed that the official manual activation web portal is frequently unresponsive or completely offline, leaving players locked out of their game. Today, we will walk you through every single diagnostic step, advanced system tweak, and the ultimate developer-level resolution that our technical team tested and verified to fix this problem permanently. Verifying official Steam CD key integrity. Our testing showed that the first step in troubleshooting any activation failure is to ensure your clipboard is capturing the exact alphanumeric string provided by Steam. When you copy the CD key from your Steam library, hidden trailing spaces or special formatting characters can sometimes be inadvertently appended to the string. We recommend pasting the key into a blank notepad document first to verify that it is formatted cleanly without any blank spaces before inserting it into the game launcher. Inspecting local registry key configurations. During our investigation, we analyzed the Windows registry paths responsible for storing local TaleWorlds activation tokens. Often, corrupted registry entries prevent the game launcher from properly authenticating your serial key with the system, while modifying or clearing these specific registry values is a standard initial troubleshooting step. Our diagnostics showed that registry resets alone may not resolve server-side handshake rejections. Performing a clean reinstallation with leftover file removal. We tested whether standard uninstallation procedures leave behind residual cache files that cause key verification conflicts. To perform a truly clean reinstallation, you must manually delete any remaining installation folders in your Steam directory, as well as temporary configuration files in your Documents folder after removing the game. However, our testing confirmed that even a thorough wipe and fresh reinstallation might not clear the error if the underlying server authentication issue persists. Executing Steam game file integrity verification. Teknobalta's analysis revealed that corrupted or missing executable files can trigger false activation prompts upon launch. By utilizing Steam's built-in file verification tool, you can scan your local installation against the latest official depot manifests to replace any damaged assets. Even though this verification step is essential for system stability, our testing showed that it will not override an expired or blocked serial key authorization. Testing offline network disconnection workarounds. We investigated legacy activation protocols by deliberately severing the system's internet connection to force an offline verification mode. In certain classic titles, disabling your active network adapter prompts the launcher to bypass online checks and accept local license keys. Our diagnostics confirmed, however, that mount and blade with fire and sword still halts activation when disconnected from the network. Diagnosing the offline manual activation portal. Our technical team tested the manual activation web link provided within the game's error dialog message. Under normal circumstances, generating an offline hardware hash and submitting it to the developer's portal returns an offline activation certificate. Unfortunately, our investigation revealed that the manual activation portal is frequently unresponsive or inaccessible, making web-based manual overrides impossible. Evaluating unofficial or public serial keys. During our testing, We evaluated whether using alternative, publicly circulated serial keys found online could bypass the launcher's restrictions. We strongly advise against using unofficial keys, as the authentication server cross-references specific license entitlements. Our analysis confirmed that entering alternative or unauthorized serial keys will consistently trigger the exact same activation error screen. Configuring Windows Defender firewall exceptions. Our testing showed that restrictive firewall settings can actively block the game launcher from contacting authentication servers. You should navigate to your Windows Defender firewall settings and ensure that both inbound and outbound traffic rules explicitly allow the mount and blade executable. While this ensures your network pipeline is open, it will not fix the issue if the remote authentication server itself is rejecting your valid license. Adjusting third-party antivirus network shields. Teknobalta's analysis revealed that third-party security suites often utilize aggressive heuristic scanning that silently drops legacy game server connections. We recommend temporarily disabling any real-time web shields or adding the entire Steam game folder to your antivirus exclusion list. This eliminates local security software as the point of failure during your diagnostic routine. Running the game launcher with administrator privileges. We tested the impact of Windows user account control on the launcher's ability to read and write hardware license tokens. Right-clicking the game executable and selecting Run as Administrator grants the software elevated permissions to write activation certificates to your protected system directories. This step is critical for eliminating local OS privilege bottlenecks during the startup process. Enabling Windows legacy compatibility modes. During our investigation, we examined how modern Windows operating systems handle legacy activation requests from older game engines. Configuring the executable's properties to run in compatibility mode for Windows 7 or Windows XP service, Pack 3 can stabilize older network socket calls. This ensures maximum compatibility between the legacy game engine and modern operating system libraries. Flushing DNS and resetting network stack sockets. Our testing showed that stale DNS caches or corrupted Windows WinSock catalogs can misdirect activation server routing. Opening an elevated command prompt and executing standard network flush commands ensures your system attempts a fresh, direct route to the authentication servers. This removes any local network routing anomalies that could be mimicking a server-side disconnection. Verifying system, clock, and TLS security protocols. Teknobalta's analysis revealed that inaccurate system timestamps can cause secure SSL and TLS handshake authentications to fail automatically. You must ensure your Windows system clock is synchronized with an online time server and that legacy TLS protocols are enabled in your Internet options. Accurate cryptographic timing is required whenever your system attempts to communicate with secure licensing servers. Preparing direct evidence for support escalation. When local troubleshooting steps fail, our investigation confirmed that the issue stems from a backend desynchronization of your specific CD key. To prepare for technical escalation, copy your official CD key directly from Steam and take a clear screenshot of the error message. Having your exact serial key and diagnostic details ready is essential for a rapid server-side resolution. Submitting support tickets to Steam and TaleWorlds. We tested the support escalation paths by submitting technical inquiries to both Steam support and official TaleWorlds support. While Steam support can verify your digital entitlement, contacting TaleWorlds directly with your specific CD key is the most critical action you can take. Our analysis showed that reaching out to the game's developer is necessary when backend database adjustments are required. The ultimate fix, backend serial key reset by TaleWorlds. After running our diagnostics and contacting support, we confirmed that TaleWorlds technical support can manually inspect and update your serial key on their backend servers. Once their support team processes your submitted CD key, they will apply a server-side reset that clears the activation lock. When you try entering your original serial key again after this backend update, the activation will succeed immediately. Summary of Teknobalta's troubleshooting findings. Diagnostic step action, taken technical outcome. Local registry. Reset cleared local game license entries in Windows Registry. Failed to override remote server rejection. Clean reinstallation, wiped game files, residual folders, and reinstalled. Failed to bypass server handshake error. Offline disconnect, disabled network adapter to test offline activation. Game engine, still blocked license verification. Manual web portal, attempted to use the developer's offline portal. Server was unresponsive or inaccessible. Developer support fix, submitted official CD key directly to TaleWorlds support. Solved, backend key reset fixed the error. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.